The Instagram Stalker, a true story of obsession and fear. Once upon a time in the age of social media, there was a young woman named Sarah, who was an avid user of Instagram. She loved to share pictures of her daily life, travels and friends with her followers. However, she started to notice a strange account that seemed to be following her every move. The account was named Stalker 999. And it had no profile picture or any posts, just a list of followers. Sarah found it odd and a bit unsettling, but she shrugged it off and thought it was just a weird account that someone created for fun. However, as days went by, Sarah started to receive creepy messages from Stalker 999. The messages would always be sent at random times, and they would always be cryptic and threatening. Sarah tried to ignore them and block the account, but every time she did, a new account with a similar name would pop up. Sarah became more and more worried as the messages became more specific and threatening. They would mention her favourite coffee shop, her route to work, and even her home address. Sarah started to feel like she was being watched and followed everywhere she went. One night she received a message from Stalker 999 that said, "I know where you sleep, Sarah." She was terrified and immediately called the police. The police conducted an investigation and tried to track down the source of the messages, but they were unable to find anything. Days turned into weeks, and Sarah's fear continued to grow. She stopped using Instagram and stopped going out in public. She was too scared to leave her house, even to go to work. Her once vibrant life was now consumed by fear and paranoia. One day, Sarah received a package at her doorstep. It was a scrapbook filled with pictures of her, taken from her Instagram account, but also from other sources, such as her work, the coffee shop she frequented, and even from outside her home. The scrapbook also had notes and comments from Stalker 999, detailing their obsession with her and their plans to be with her. Sarah was horrified and immediately called the police. When the police arrived, they found that the scrapbook had been delivered by a man dressed in black, who was now nowhere to be found. The police launched a full investigation and finally found the source of the messages and the scrapbook. It was a man named Peter, who lived in the same city as Sarah. Peter was a lonely and disturbed individual who had become obsessed with Sarah after seeing her pictures on Instagram. He had been stalking her for months, gathering information about her and sending her the threatening messages. Sarah was finally able to get her life back on track, and the man was arrested and charged with stalking and harassment. However, she never forgot the fear and terror that Stalker 999 had brought into her life, and she always remained cautious about the dangers of sharing too much information on social media.